I'm very, very proud of the way our guys competed. Duke is #1 in the country because no matter how much you compete, they're going to compete more and better. I thought this was a great environment for college basketball and a terrific statement about the city of Charlotte. And we were pleased to be part of this, and I'm very proud of the way our guys competed.
We talk about that stretch to open the second half.
9 empty possessions.
Ah.
9 empty possessions in a 6-minute period. And that's when they made their run. And you wipe that 6 minutes out, and that's 34 minutes. But that's why Duke is #1, because they're going to make you pay during that 6-minute period. And if you look at every game they've played this year, there are periods in which they do that to every team they've played against.
Bob, while the shots were not falling tonight, talk about your defense, and if you'd known going in you could hold #1 team in the country to 67 points, would you have been pleased with that amount?
I thought our defense was very, very efficient. I thought we did a terrific job on Seth. I thought we did a very good job on Mason. But if you put an emphasis upon stopping their 2 leading scorers, they've got 5 who are going to make you pay. And obviously Ryan Kelly made us pay. And then the guy that really killed us was Tyler Thornton, coming off the bench and making those 2 threes. They were at critical junctures in the game and gave them a lift each time he did it. And that's what makes them so good. You can't cheat off anyone because they'll make you pay.
Coach Mason, then pretty much everybody's player of the year to this point. You guys did a good job. Just talk about the effort you had on him and maybe how you were able to frustrate him a little bit.
I think we played with a team of defenders against him. We were very conscious of his post presence, and when it came down to crunch time, though, he made that dunk and he made the short jump hook. So at crunch time, he did deliver. I think it was a 10-point game when he made those 2 plays. He certainly is a serious candidate for Player of the Year. He's very, very talented and plays as hard as heck.
Rebound-wise, especially the first half, you got, I think, 9 offensive rebounds. Given where you've been this year, how gratifying was that?
There were a lot of things gratifying about this game, and clearly that's one of them. The way we competed like we did was one of them. We didn't make layups, and we missed open jump shots. Credit Duke for making us miss the layups. I thought we just missed some open jump shots. Maybe the fact that we had some fatigue because we had to chase them and defend them and had to be as aggressive as we were on the glass against them, so they wear you down.
On that, you held Duke to 4 second chance points ball. You, I think, 12 or 14 in the first half alone. How important was that to for the game?
It was a vital factor for the first half, but you got to play 2 halves against Duke.
Tyler and Jake, talk about just how much of a challenge this was tonight facing this team and how prepared you feel going into SoCon play.
Well, we knew it was going to be a good test for us. If we had any weaknesses, we know a team as good as Duke is going to expose it. And we weren't able to put a complete game together. So that's something we got to work on moving into Southern Conference play. Conference play is always really intense, and it's kind of a different sort of ball game. But I think this game will do a good job of getting us ready for it.
Yeah, and I mean, Coach kept telling us we got to fight for 40 minutes, and that stretch in the second half right when it started killed us, and they made us pay. But we can definitely learn from this and get better from this because like Jake said, they definitely exposed some of the weaknesses that we have, and we can just learn from it and get better from it.
Jake, what happened to you on the whatever? What, do you have stitches? Or?
Yeah, I think I hit Seth's shoulder or head or something like that and just cut it open a little bit.
Any other questions? Can you just discuss in defending their ball screens, maybe the plus and minus of just how you handle that?
Yeah.
Isolate guys.
We have about 5 or 6 different calls, and we switched up a number of times. And Jim Fox, who had the scout for this game, did a sensational job of getting us ready to play a variety of ball screens. Sometimes we switch, sometimes we hard hedge, sometimes we double, sometimes we not even hedge. We just came across. We caught, supported. So this has to help us. They make you play so many different, defend so many different things. This has to help us. We had to defend Seth off of so many different screens. We had to defend the pick and pop, the ball screen and roll. We had to defend the ball screen, dribble handoff and duck in, the shuffle cut. You name it, they made us. They're great at movements. It's not so much that they run plays, they run movements. And that's what makes them so difficult, because it's clearly designed to capitalize on the talents that they have. And they're very efficient at running those movements. And I don't care how well you prepare, they're going to find a way to exploit it. And they're patient enough about, if it doesn't work, they've got something that is fluid from that movement that leads to some rhythm for them and makes you pay somewhere else.
Jake, despite the fact you guys came up with the short end tonight, when you play the kind of out-of-conference schedule you guys had this year, does it give you confidence going into the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think looking back at last year, we played a tough non-conference schedule last year, and that did a great job of preparing us for the strenuous conference play that we had. And I think we had an even more difficult non-conference schedule this year, and I think it'll do the same for us.